everybody? Welcome back to Coop to Grill. Got a really cool one today. I know I've shown you before on how to season a Blackstone, but we've got some work ahead of us is what we've got. I picked this grill up in Bemidji, Minnesota at the Walmart on clearance. Somebody returned it because they didn't like the shape that it was in, and I'm going to show you that here in just a second. But I picked it up at less than half the price of what a brand new one costs. So guys, keep your eyes out for deals like that. But check this out. So we've got the Blackstone 36-inch, the one that's got the air fryers and warming drawers. And it came with everything, just not in the box. And this is why. They pulled it out. You can see the rust here. You can see the rust through the bag. I'll flip this over. You can see the rust all through here. Look at that. This is going to take a little bit of doing, but I'm excited. So we are going to set all this stuff off to the side over here on the table for assembly later, and we're going to get to work on this. I've got some tools with me. We're going to show you them right now. So I got my drill with a wire brush. I've got another wire brush to go with it. I've got my 4.5-inch grinder with a flap disc. I got a couple of spare batteries, and I've got another kit that I picked up from Home Depot that's got a couple more wire brushes. I think these are going to work really well. Let's get to work. We've got a pretty rusty surface here. I've definitely seen them that were way worse condition than this get cleaned up. Not too bad. So we're gonna get to work with the wire wheel and see what happens. All right, so we've got most of the perimeter is done. I'm going to figure out what to do in those corners there. I'm going to figure out what to do in these corners here and here. But as you can see, I use that wire brush around the perimeter, and that's going to let me get my flap disc on my grinder going. So I think we're going to do a little test spot with the flap disc, and we're going to do a test spot with the sander and see which one does better. I think the flap disc is going to be better, but we'll see what happens. All right, we'll take a look at it like this here. So this area up here, I did with the 4.5-inch angle grinder with the flap disc. And this area down here, I did with the sander. And this was a lot easier and quicker. I don't quite need to get it to that level. And most of this staining is just stain. This is all just staining. This is just, there's no longer anything there. I might take the flap disc and get some of these deeper spots like this taken care of afterwards, but I think I'm going to take the sander to the rest of this thing just to get all the, I'm really just working with some glue and paper mostly, a little bit of surface rust. This is going to come really clean really fast, I think. Wow, I can't believe how easy that was with the sander. We're going to get the flap disc out here and clean up a couple of these spots like this here. And then we'll flip her over. Now, you're probably asking yourself if it's necessary to clean up the back side of this, and I don't know that it actually is. However, it's probably going to get rusted anyways, just from the heat and everything, and never seasoning the back side of this thing. But I'm going to clean up this stuff just a little bit here around the bottom. I am definitely going to clean these up because this is porous rust, and I want it to slide into the slots easier. Well, that's fantastic. Well, there you have it. We got the top cleaned off. Everything else is in pretty good shape, except the instructions. This is pretty wet. Yeah, that's just gonna go there. All right. Well, we're gonna get the rest of this thing built and come back to show you how we're gonna season it and how it turns out. All right. Well, I got everything assembled that came with it. We're missing the two side shelves. So I'll be making a phone call tomorrow to see, or I guess on Monday to see about getting those. But everything else is together. This thing is pretty awesome. Check this out. I can, you get a 360 here. Yeah. Very nice. It's very nice. Yes. So brand new propane tank on there. The brackets for the shelves came. The shelves just didn't come. So if they don't have them or I can't get them, then I will I'll build a set. That'll be fine. So I've still got some dust on here. We're gonna spray this down with some Dawn dish soap. Get the hose on it probably. No, I'm not gonna get the hose on it. We're gonna spray some water. I left the trap out of here. I'm gonna let everything just go while we're cleaning it with water. Once we get done with that, I'll put the trap back on. We're going to start the season. You can use the soap on it the first time. You can use soap on it again. It wrecks the finish. So you don't really want to, and there shouldn't be a reason to use soap on it after the first one. This is just the initial cleaning. We're going to get all the crap off of here before we start to season it. The old wives' tale about the soap on the cast iron, like with old cast iron pots and pans and stuff like that, just like a Blackstone, was there was lye in the soaps. So that would wreck. That would wreck it.
Yep, it would make pock marks. My mother did that once.
Right. Yeah. So the soaps that we get today don't have that chemical in there, so you don't need to really worry about it. Yeah, there's a lot of degreasers and stuff in them, but they don't carry lye usually, unless you're getting something out of your grandpa's closet. Be careful with that. But a Dawn dish soap spray bottle is definitely just fine for this. And you're not letting it sit on there. You're not letting it soak or anything like that. This has been on here for less than a minute, and I'm going to start hosing it down. So once you're done with all that, take a washcloth or a paper towel and wipe her down. You get a really good idea how clean or dirty it is. And this is a good tried and true. It's clean. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Lower.
Yeah. That's why we were washing this. That's why we're rinsing it off and washing it and scrubbing it and all the stuff. So I'm going to wipe her down one more time. Well, I've washed my hands and I got a dry paper towel. We'll see what happens. That's way better already. Look at that. First time firing up the brand new Blackstone. Today we're going to season it with the Blackstone griddle seasoning. This is going to be good. We're going to use this for the first time on this one. With the amount of rust that I had around the exterior of this thing, I am going to lightly season the outside too. You can see it starting to smoke. You can see it's starting to change colors in some of the burners. It's perfect, exactly what we're looking for. The instructions say when it stops smoking, and you can't see a visible sheen to re-season it, you want to do this 3 to 5 times. So that was our first time. It's still smoking, but the sheen is gone through most of this. We're going to use canola oil here on the next step. And you just want to make sure you're coating the whole thing. Yeah, that's the kind of smoke you're looking for. And that was our second coat. We're going to do this 3 more times at least. And we'll show you what it looks like when we're done.
Yeah.
All right. Well, check out the Blackstone. I don't know.
Black finally.
I know, right? I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. I know that this isn't quite done yet here, and it's kind of the way that these things work out. I'm probably, if I cook on this thing, I'm probably going to cook a pound or 2 of bacon before I do anything else with it, just to
season it.
Just to continue seasoning it.
I love that we season things with bacon.
Well,
it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's delicious. I definitely don't need 3 Blackstones. I've got the one for the house, I've got the one for the job site, and I am going to sell this one because everybody claims to be a fan of my page. So when this video drops, the first one to contact me gets it.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to play in that game. So the first one to shoot me a text message, if you have my number. If you don't have my number, then you're probably not in the running. Anyways, thanks for restoring. It wasn't even stored before. So how does it restore? No. Thanks for helping me clean the Blackstone today and season this bad boy up. Don't forget to like and subscribe and drop a comment. It helps grow my channel.
That's true, it does.
I got a couple of spare batteries, and I've got another kit that I picked up from Home Depot. It's got a couple more wire brushes. I think these are going to work really well for getting on the knobs over there. Stop it. Are you okay? All right. Anyways. All right. Well, you better be local.
Yeah, we can't ship this.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing I can ship is my pants. Sometimes I don't ship. No, I don't ship my pants.